Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is a translation of Sheikh Maulana Zulfiqar Naqshbandi, Damat Barakatuhum, who is presently residing in America. His 1 month experience with Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad of Egypt, the famous Sheikh of the Quranic, reciting the Quranic Kareem. He says that this occurred once in my lifetime. I had the opportunity of staying with Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad when he came to America, and I stayed with him for 1 month. And initially my thoughts regarding Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad was that he is an ordinary person like all of us who recites the Quranic Kareem, and another thought also that he had a beautiful voice and he used to recite the Quran Kareem with this beautiful voice, and many people were attracted to him. So these were my thoughts regarding him. But after 1 month of traveling and staying with him, I realized that he is a great ashik of the Quran Kareem. He is a great ashik, a deep lover of the Quran Kareem. Besides that, the issue with regard to the beard, Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi says that this is a ilmi discussion amongst the Misri, the Egyptian scholars, so we leave that aside. But Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi says that deep down, after this 1 month of traveling with him, I realized that he has great qualities of a wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyhow, during this 1 month, at every given moment, he was reciting the Quran. Daily, his practice was to complete 1 khatam of the Quran Kareem on a daily basis. Even though he was traveling, he was away from home, daily he was reciting 1 khatam of the Quran Kareem. And in that 1 month, at no moment, Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi says, that did I see him speak anything useless or get involved in any vain or useless discussions. Even though many of us were around him, other people were talking, were having discussions, but this didn't bother him. And day and night he just carried on reciting Quran. He just carried on reciting all the time. He was reciting Quran, and in this way every day he used to finish 1 khatam of the Quran Kareem. Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi says that my conclusion that how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him this honor, and till today he has this honor of one of the greatest Qaris, and people still listen to him and enjoy his recitation as if he is live in front of them, is because of his attachment with the Quran Kareem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honored him this way. Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi rahmatullah Damat Barakatum says that on one occasion during this 1 month, somebody came up to the Sheikh and asked him that, did you witness any miracles regarding the Quran? You recite the Quran so much. Are there any miracles that you witnessed? So Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad rahmatullah alayhi said that yes, I personally witnessed many miracles of the Quran Kareem. So the questioner asked, then narrate to us something, tell us something with regard to the miracle of the Quran Kareem that you witnessed. So Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad rahmatullah alayhi mentioned that it was at that time when Anwar Sadat was the president of Egypt, and he had to go to Russia. And when he went to Russia, there the president of Russia and the members of parliament etc. told him that this Quran Kareem that you recite, why don't you forsake it and leave it? It's not benefiting you, and take hold of this book of ours. It's a red book, and become a communist. Your life will change for the better. We will protect you, we will assist you, we will help you. And by making this change, you will see progress and you will prosper in the future. So the president couldn't really reply them, and he had no answers for them, etc. And he left Russia like this. And not long after that, a month or two later, he had to go back to Russia. But this time he decided to take Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad with him. And thinking in his mind that I'm taking Sheikh Abdul Basit, he recites the Quran Kareem. What benefit will it be to these communists and to these Russians, etc.? In a Muslim country, Saudi, Pakistan, etc., there they will benefit, they will appreciate the Quran Kareem, they will love it more, etc. Yeah, what can happen? Anyway, Sheikh Abdul Basit went with him. Upon reaching Russia, after meeting with the president, etc., after the meeting, the president of Egypt told the Russian president and the members of parliament that this is my good companion and he loves reciting Quran. He will recite for us. So they said, no problem, go ahead, let him read, let him do what he does, whatever. We got no problem, not realizing that what was going to happen. And in this way, he signaled Sheikh Abdul Basit that recite and make them hear. So the Sheikh Abdul Basit, he started reciting, and he recited the verses, Surah Taha, Ma anzalna alayka al-Qur'ana litashqa. And in this way, he carried on reciting verse upon verse, ayah upon ayah, completed over a ruku, and he lifted his head up. When he lifted his head up, he saw that there were about 6 or more people crying. And it was just not crying, tears were rolling down their cheeks. Now we should remember that these were communists. They don't understand, they don't have regard for the Quran, they don't value it, they don't know nothing about the Quran. And upon completing this program of recitation, the president asked that why were you people crying so much? So they said, what can we tell you? We don't understand what he was saying. We don't understand what he was reading, what he was reciting. Nothing. But its effect touched our hearts. The effect of that Quran touched our hearts. Its effects was something else. And this effect made us weep, even though we don't understand and we don't have any value for the Quran Kareem. So Sheikh Abdul Basit Abdul Samad told the person that asked the question with regard to witnessing miracles of the Quran that leave them not understanding. They are hardcore communists. They don't even accept the deity. They don't accept religion, etc. And here the verses of the Quran Kareem brought them down to tears. This was the miracle of the Quran Kareem that I witnessed. And he didn't attribute it to his voice. He attributed it to the verses of the Quran Kareem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honored him and blessed him to witness such a miracle. So we should also attach ourselves to the Quran Kareem. Sheikh Zulfiqar Naqshbandi says that increase our tilawat, have love for the Quran. Let us recite the Quran Kareem, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also honor us in the same way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to make amal.